The banner ripples across the front of St. Agnes Hall. Welcome to SCCWEE, Summertime Chinese Culture, Wellness, and Enrichment Experience. My chest twinges, which makes sense now that I know the heart is made up of muscle fibers. For an entire year, I've longed for camp with every single one of those cells. It's like my heart is physically tied to this place, and every day apart stretches those fibers more and more until I feel like I'm going to snap. Dad pulls into a parking space in front of St. Agnes Hall. The moment the car comes to a complete stop, I spring out and wrap my arms around Lyrica, who is waiting on the curb. The tension I've been feeling for months unravels in an instant. I'm here! Let the Squee times begin! The camp's name is so long, we all just call it Squee. Fee! My best friend squeals, hugging me back. You're finally here! I can't wait to set up our room. Let's go then. I spin around only to lock eyes with Dad. He's standing next to the open trunk, his eyebrows raised. Oh, right. I need my stuff first. My younger brother, Matthew, climbs out of the car and bumps fists with Lear. Hey, Maddie, she says, using the nickname I gave him when he was born and that has stuck ever since. First time at overnight camp. You must be super excited. He grins mischievously. I can't wait to break into the snack closet. Emerson said he'd show me how. Lear leans closer to Maddie. Can you get me some white rabbit candy? She murmurs conspiratorially. Swedish fish for me, please. And tell Emerson it's not fair that he's only showing you how to get into the snack closet. He's my big brother, too. Maddie laughs. I promise to tell you the secret so you can steal your own candy next time. Phoenny, Dad calls from the back of the car. He wrestles my giant suitcase out of the trunk, and it lands on its side with a loud thump. What is in this thing? Did you pack my old law books for some summer reading? I rush over, and Lear helps me lift the suitcase onto its wheels. How did you guess? Dad's fondest dream is for all three of his kids to follow in his footsteps, become lawyers, and join his law firm. I don't want to burst his bubble, but I'd rather eat his huge legal dictionary than read it. Better yet, I'd tear out all the pages and make one of those paper dresses I've seen on social media. Actually, it's just full of clothes and props for camp activities, I tell him. It's not exactly a lie. Other kids bring Rubik's Cubes to show off their skills at the variety show. Lear brings her digital piano, which must be at least 4 feet long. Me? I don't go anywhere without my sewing machine if I can help it. I also packed a bunch of different fabrics, spools of thread, and all the tools I thought I might need. I'd love to make something for each of my friends if I have time. Without them, I might not have gotten through 7th grade. Even if I don't have a bestie at school anymore, I still have my camp besties, the squad. Dad heaves my second suitcase out of the car and shakes his head in disbelief. Well, I can't imagine you forgot anything, he says. But if you did, give me a call. He hands Maddie his duffel bag and shuts the trunk. Have a great 2 weeks. I'll see you at the showcase. In the meantime, do me a favor and look after your mom and brothers, okay? I roll my eyes at Dad. Emerson is 16 and a counselor in training. CITs are supposed to look after us. Nevertheless, I hook my pinky around his to promise, hug him goodbye, and pull my suitcases into the building. A boy runs into the lobby and skids to a stop. Maddie, look! He raises a hoverboard above his head like a trophy. Come try it out. Cool, Maddie says. He kicks his duffel under the desk, and the two take off without a backward glance. Beside me, Lear laughs. Good luck keeping an eye on that one. Come on, let's go get our room keys. I glance around the lobby. Our moms are nowhere to be seen, but their voices carry through a set of double doors to our left. Mom is the director of Squee, and Lear's mom, whom I call Chu auntie, is the assistant director. Every year, they ask us to come early so we can help with last-minute errands. Once camp starts, they're usually so busy we see them only in passing. Lear and I peek into the living room and wave at our moms. Chu auntie smiles and waves back, but Mom just nods and keeps giving instructions to the parent volunteers seated around her. Awesome. Looks like they've got it covered. We leave our luggage with one of the other volunteers and head over to the Student Center building, where there's a big room Carmen College has helpfully labeled the multi-purpose room. Campers have called it the Flex ever since one of the parents, who's also an interior designer, described it as a flexible room. Squee uses the Flex for a bunch of different activities, including the big dance. Although the tables for check-in are set up, the room keys aren't here. And there aren't any counselors or CITs in sight. Do you think they're still eating lunch? Lear asks. I snort. I bet Emerson is. He never stops eating. Let's go check it out.